darkness falls across the land.
Shadows join my ranks.
You will all regret the day you laughed at Dr. Jameson Junkenstein!
Revenge is calling. For tonight was the night he would have his revenge.
And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to spasmus, for no mere mortal can resist the magic of Marasmus!
I love this part.
Hello everyone, I don't know if I've mentioned before on this channel, but Halloween is my favorite holiday and it is the month of October, and I have not been playing fighting games that often. I recently went to a local last week, but that's pretty much it. I haven't really been logging in with Tekken or Soul Calibur or anything like that. I have Borderlands 3, love that game, haven't really been playing that often. Why? Because I've been playing games, admittedly, that have been out for a long time, or I've been playing for a long time, but that's mainly because I always come back for the greatness that is their Halloween event. I thought I would take the time to make some videos and talk about my favorite video game Halloween events specifically. For this video, I wanted to talk about Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2, everyone should know what Team Fortress 2 is. It's one of Valve's biggest games. It came out on the orange box for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, just like Portal did, and it's been around ever since. It's been consistently receiving updates, comic adaptations that continue to this day, etc., since 2007. That was 2007. And if you play it on PC, it's an entirely different game than that game was all those years ago. The characters have more weapons, more cosmetics, more everything. There's more stages. But I'm not here to talk about Team Fortress 2, but if you want my general consensus on the game, it's very enjoyable. It feels more like a shooter than every TF2 clone out there, from Overwatch to I forget the other ones because it didn't do very well. I'm sorry, like, I don't dislike Overwatch. I'm probably going to do a video on Junkenstein's Revenge. But if I were to compare the two like everyone else tries to do, I would say this: Team Fortress 2 at its most fun is more fun than Overwatch to me. But at its least fun, like these crippling standstills during Payload Race, or King of the Hill, or even Attack Defense, or especially those 2-hour-long 2-fort rounds, that shit's boring as hell. Meanwhile, compared to Overwatch, that is, on average, just typically more fun, but it can be not fun. At the end of the day, they both have aspects I absolutely hate. I hate the soldier in Team Fortress 2. I think he's a stupid class. I hate crit rockets, I hate all that, and, you know, in Overwatch, I hate Junkrat. I hate him blowing himself up right in front of me and taking no damage. But enough about that, we're talking about Scream Fortress. That's right, Team Fortress 2 during the full moon or during the Halloween events. Because, yeah, that's right, Team Fortress 2 will randomly turn itself on and become Halloween during all points of the year. You won't get the stages or the events or anything, but all of your Halloween cosmetics and stuff will show up on your character. But anyway, during this time of year, you basically have a choice of several different maps and different stages that are basically Halloween adapted versions of maps you got before in some cases. In other cases, they're completely unique. I personally love this. The Red Rock Gravel Pit freaking desert in the 1970s can get real old real fast. I think just the sheer contrast from being in the scorching hot desert to being in the desert just at night with like harvest and autumn based backgrounds and backdrops and in-game foliage is really cool. I like the hay bales. I like the jack-o'-lanterns. I like the candles. I love it. I love the bosses too. I think Halloween is my favorite time to play Team Fortress 2, in all honesty. I will come back to this game every once in a while because I miss playing as the scout or the engineer, because he's better than Tracer, and the engineer is better than Torbjorn, in my honest opinion. Just because Overwatch is in the spotlight now doesn't mean it gets everything right. But no time more is it better to come back than during Halloween. I remember the first time I played during Halloween, I didn't know it was going to change and adapt. I wasn't really paying attention to updates or anything. I would just boot up this game and play it. But then it changed, and I got queued up for a stage called Man Manor, and I thought it was really cool and running around. And then all of a sudden, this juggernaut of a skeleton with no head, he has a jack-o'-lantern for his head, named the Horseless Headless Horseman. It's a mouthful. He's running around with an axe with an evil face on it, and he's just killing people. And some people are still shooting at each other, like red versus blue, but a lot of people are ignoring the other players in the game and just trying to kill this thing. And I didn't get why, and then I got an achievement for helping kill it, and I got his head as a hat. And I've been hooked ever since. There have been whole years where I've gone without playing TF2 at all. And then just, it's October, I gotta boot up TF2. That's how much I love this game during Halloween. There have been other bosses. The Halloween event in this game is in the lore of the actual overarching game. All this stuff really happens. The Headless Horseman, the giant eyeball thing, Monoculus. That's the demo man's missing eye. Marasmus was the soldier's college roommate, and he's pissed because the soldier killed him. It's all really cool. It's all interesting. The cosmetics and stuff aren't that great, especially because you get them in pieces. They look cool, but the rate of unlocking them is kind of annoying. It's kind of alleviated now because of the contract system, where basically if you go and play on a stage or kill a boss or whatever, now it'll give you a free little loot box randomizer. Feels easier to get loot boxes in TF2, but at the end of it all, I would give this Halloween event 4 jack-o'-lanterns out of 5. It's always worth it to come back. There's plenty of variety to choose from. I don't think I dislike any of the stages or any of the events. The closest would probably be Hell Tower. And even then, I'm a sucker for it because the announcers become Redmond Man and Blutarch Man, the two dudes you've been working for since this game came out, and they're just yelling at each other. It's the voice of the Penguin from Arkham City. It's fantastic. It's just something to appreciate. But anyway, that's it for now. Tune in. I've got plenty more Halloween events to talk about before this month is over. My name is Kay Fenrir, and happy Halloween.